sleep really is your secret weapon. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to stay lean, because when you don't get enough sleep, your metabolism is going to go into complete dysfunction. It is a hormonal disaster with sleep deprivation. And again, your hormones really control your metabolism. So let's look at two hormones in particular. Leptin is a hormone that's released that tells your body, I'm full. So when you get sleep deprived, your body drops your leptin levels, which means what? You're never full. You don't get that feedback loop that says, I'm full. It's dropping it. So what do you get? You eat more. As a consequence, you never feel satiated. Okay? Well, what about ghrelin? Ghrelin is the hunger hormone that tells you, I'm hungry. So when you're sleep deprived, what does ghrelin do? It increases. This is like a double-edged sword. One, you get your leptin hormone that drops saying you're not full, even though you've been eating. Your ghrelin hormone that says, hey, I'm hungry, increases, which means you crave more food. So what do you think this does for your insulin levels? Yeah, your insulin resistance overall starts to skyrocket with sleep deprivation, which means what? You store more fat. Now, here's the crazy part. With just 4 nights of bad sleep, you can temporarily become insulin resistant, meaning that your body reacts to food like you're pre-diabetic. So even if you're not diabetic, just 4 nights of bad sleep can make you temporarily insulin resistant. And the cravings? Your body's going to crave high sugar, high fat junk food because it's desperately looking for an easy energy source. And that's why after just 1 bad night of sleep, you could find yourself reaching for sweets and then caffeine in the morning. And it's not just a lack of willpower. It's really your biology fighting back on you. But the other hormone I haven't talked about is cortisol. Because cortisol itself is going to be your stress hormone. So what happens when you start getting sleep deprived? Your body starts panicking. You start getting physiological stress. So your adrenals start releasing cortisol. And anybody that's listened to me talk enough in my total health talks or my 4%, they know that insulin is the number 2 most powerful hormone in the body. And it's only number 2 because number 1 is cortisol. And cortisol will block insulin resistance that won't allow glucose to come into these cells of the body because cortisol is saying, hey, leave that blood sugar in there because we're in a fight or flight mode. We might have to fight somebody or take off running, so we need it available. On top of it, liver, give us more. And it will tell the liver to pop glycogen into the bloodstream. So think about a person that's chronically sleep deprived. You're going to get what? More ghrelin, less leptin. So you're going to eat more, crave more. And then on top of it, you're going to get more cortisol, which is then is your recipe for insulin resistance. And it's not that you're not exercising, you're not eating right, you're not doing all the other longevity things, the wellness things that they tell you. And then in the end, you're like, man, I'm just really frustrated because nothing works for me. Because the one thing in your body that is absolutely essential and required, just like eating, just like water, is sleep.